Hi guys, today we are going to be making a circus skirt. Please watch to the end. I'm going to be using my measurements, which are 31. Then I'm going to add 2 inches for each side, making it 33. As I'll be cutting out, on the second piece I'll add the allowance for the zipper, so I'll show you that later. So right now this is for both sides, and on both of the sides I added 2 inches, one for each side. So this is our circle, and as well this is our circumference, and our circumference right now is the waist measurement. Circumference is equal to our waist measurements, and what we are trying to find is the radius from here to here, and to find that is circumference is equal to 2 pi, our pi radius. So the number for pi, we already know it is 3.14. That's the standard number for it. That's what the teachers go. All right, so we're going to insert our circumference with the waist measurements. So we're going to put our waist measurements over here, and we're going to work out this. And to work out this is 2 times pi, which is 3.14, times radius, which we do not know. So 33, which is the waist measurements and the circumference as well, is equal to 2 times 3.14, which gives us 6.28 times radius. So that will get to this 6.28 radius out of 6.28 is equal to our circumference, which is the waist, divided by 6.28. So we shall cancel out these, Here we shall just remain with the radius, and here 33 divided by 6.28, 5.3. So we are supposed to be folding our fabric 4 times, like in the video, but since my fabric is not wide enough, I'm going to fold it twice and cut the front piece first, then I'll fold another side and cut the back piece. So here I'm trying to make sure I have the full length of my skirt that I want my skirt to be. To get how much you should fold, add whatever you get from your radius plus how long you want your skirt to be. Or after folding, I'm going to go ahead and mark my 5.30 all around, just as you see in the video. Before I cut out this part, I'll first measure the full length of my skirt. So I'll add the full length of my skirt plus that 5.30, and I measure it out all the way. Here, measuring my full length all across. Then I proceeded to cut it out. Add a seam allowance going up. It's going to be 1/2 inch for connecting this to the waistband. So I'm going to cut it out. Alright, so this is half of it. We are going to cut out another piece. This is for the front. We're going to cut out the back. measure it to see. Yeah, it's half an inch. I'll use the front to cut the back. I'll leave half an inch on the side, and that's going to be for the zipper on the back. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut out
split this in
everything.
half, since we are going to be having a zipper. Now we have 3 pieces. We have the front piece and the 2 pieces for the back, one side for the zipper and 2 sides for each.
Alright, so here I'm trying to explain that you don't really have to do the whole formula, since I've shown you how you go step by step. So in this case, you can just go ahead and divide your waist measurement with 6.28. The reason to why I made the formula at the beginning of the video is to show you so that you don't get confused of how I came up with the numbers we are using. Here I'm cutting my pockets out.
This is the front and this is the right side. So we are going to pin our pockets on. Instead of pinning them on the wrong side, we're going to pin them on the right side. So this is my chalk. And then since we are going to be having a waistband on here, so I'll take off the measurements for the waistband. My waistband will be about 2.5 inches. So here I'm going to measure around, let's see, 3.5 inches. No, minus the sewing allowance, I'm going to mark about 4 inches. I'm going to mark 4 inches on this side, and then I'll mark 4 inches on this other side too. From here down 4 inches. So then I'll get one piece of the pocket and I'm going to lay it on just like this. Do you see? Let me show you. And then I'm going to pin it down. I'll do the same to this side as well. The 2 back pieces, I'm going to open them just like this.
Then I'll sew it down.
I'm going to just do the same thing as I did to the other one and pin them down as well. The reason we sewn it on the top like this,
then here I'm trying to sew the pockets down.
It's because after this we shall be turning our pockets this way and then it will be inside, which could be vice versa if we had put it on the wrong side. So you have to always sew your pockets on the right sides. Then we are going to get the one piece for the back part, and then we are going to pin it down and sew it together. All right, so in this case we are not going to go straight. We are going to come a little bit, half an inch down here, and then we turn over and sew it. Sew these pieces together, come here, then go down, so that we can be able to have an opening for our pockets. When you get here, you sew a few inches down. turn your needle, lift the lever and turn your fabric. When you get to this point, you want to keep sewing.
Continue sewing around the pocket.
I always give it like a little back stitch. Put needle down, turn, and then keep on sewing. All right, so this is how our pockets are coming along. That's the inside.
The anxiety of breaking into people's homes.
This is how it's coming along. I cut out my waistband and ironed an interfacing onto it.
So we're going to go.
So I made my waistband a little bit bigger, like 2 to 1.5 inches big.
So we're going to go ahead and pin the waistband down.
Here I'm sewing the waistband down, then I'll close up the sides, then I'll show you what I'll do next. So I'll flip it back to this side, and then I'm going to pin it down so that I can sew the other side of the waistband. I'm going to sew a very close stitch so that it don't show so much on top of my skirt. And then I left the inches I left on the side. I'm going to go ahead and close the side as well.
All right, so this is the other side. I'm going to sew and leave some more space.
So here I finished sewing the other side as well. I'm going to clip off the corners and turn it out.
Alright, so I finished stitching it. So right over here, I'm going to go ahead and put my hoop and eye. I'm going to hand stitch it.
So this is how my skirt came out. I really loved it. Hope to see your all products. Thank you for watching.
Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, share, leave a comment as well.